Kalimera in the welcome. My name is Petros and I'm a Jivamukti yoga teacher. And my mother comes from the island of Crete, and I grew up in Crete. And uh, we decided then, after a couple of decades together with Jivamukti yoga, that actually it's a good place for practice. And so we invite the whole world to come. Now we must know that the Mediterranean, of course, is a very beautiful, warm, attractive place. We know, that the Mediterranean, from many pictures and movies, and a certain kind of attitude is there. It's blue and light and this whole thing. But the winter is the winter, and the winter in Crete can be very strong. And if I say winter, I actually mean winter. The winter in Crete can be like the winter in many places in the northern hemisphere. There can be snow, there can be storms, there can be rain, and it can be quite challenging weather. Mainly the wind could be something that is that is interesting. But I also feel that in the past years that I spent winters in Crete, it always had the time where you have maybe a day or two of stronger winds and rain and storms, even in the higher ranges of the island. We have mountain ranges up to 2,500 meters. There is snow. But then it will always balance itself out, because when the weather is calm, there's such a sweet poise. It's so beautiful. The light is really unique. And I know that we have created a world in which, we are detached from external, weather conditions, because you live in, in Antarctica and you have a heating system, and that's no problem. Or you live in the Sahara and you have air condition, that's no problem. But one of the things that I really like about Crete in winter is that you're quite exposed to the weather. And the weather is not only extreme, it can be strong, but mainly it's, let's say, about 15 degrees Celsius, can be sunny, can be calm, can be even be 25 degrees Celsius. I don't know what's that in Fahrenheit, but you'll find out, I'm sure. So prepare for real weather, which not going to be bad weather, because you are in nature. If it rains, well, we wear something not to get too wet. If it's dry, then it's great. If it's warm, we can swim. If it's windy, then we can hold on to the next tree or to each other. So the weather always is a part of the whole practice. This is the way that I experienced it. And I've spent really whole weeks there with strong winds, but then sometimes the wind stops, and then you know exactly why you have to experience this kind of strong information by nature. And something that is very healing and very important, I feel, is that we are in a situation in which we are really exposed to the natural state, just the way that everything is, without us manipulating it in any way. So that's why maybe also the practice works very well there. And I know that you will enjoy it. It's going to be great. No question about it.